I don't know. It can't be just me who finds the Pride group to be sort of resonating with all kinds of implications for bathrooms. But hey, lions. I associate lions, of course, naturally with believing myself. Kind of piss like a lion, you know how people say that? Or not. Well, they got a little thermometer gauge tracker there for, funny to use a thermometer, like they do that, it's classic, right? Like for telethons and stuff where you've got we've met this many of our goal donations, whatever, but so here's a thermometer and a Mascot. It's down there, isn't it? So apparently we're only just getting started with the reaching the goal of whatever that goal is. More Pride restrooms. And we have, okay, it's UAPD who's directing traffic into the site. And there's command post. So this is a command post, which sounds sort of military, doesn't it? Like, is it a command post for the entire logistics of the whole setup, or just for like security? Don't know. But here's the check-in. So we've got okay, so appointment confirmation first. First you get confirmed. Wait, I said check-in, but check-in apparently is under the tent. So we've got people doing something in person with the cars first. So you've got appointment confirmation, and then you've got someone to come and talk to you, and then you've got a check-in. 1, 2, 3. I need to switch my Fitbit because I might not be getting my steps counted if I have it on my wrist that's holding the Mascot. So that's the shaking there. It's not that I had caffeine. This is actually going to be a little tricky. Expect motion. This is super not pro. I didn't do this preparation first. If anybody wonders if I'm a pro, I'm not. Here's my independent media credential right here. I'm so independent I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. And that's the whole burst. I wasn't sure whether to expect a lot less compared to yesterday. I mean, I did kind of expect a lot less compared to yesterday, and it's true. It is significantly less, but it's not empty. There definitely are people getting their Pfizer vaccine here. So less than half as many as yesterday is my rough estimate. Vacunas. That's not vacunas, right? Because I think that would be something different. But I would, if it was vacunas, I would go. Caught the monopod. I had the monopod extended to like 5 feet. Catching it. I just immediately thought I didn't catch this part yesterday. Remove your jacket, roll up your sleeves. And the first thing I thought was like, that's the new hands on your head, turn around, put your hands on your head, remove your jacket, roll up your sleeves. But that's just my mind working. That's ridiculous. It's not gonna be like that. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that, well, one, we've got employee and volunteer rest area. So there are volunteers working to help get everybody vaccinated because it's such a noble cause. I'm just going to go and help with that because I want to get over this COVID-19. I'm saying that like someone else, not for myself. But then there's a walk-in site as well. By appointment only also. Oh, look at this. There is a piece of art that must have been commissioned. Like a big 3D a sculpture, a vaccinated sculpture. Look at that. In the physiology building, College of Medicine. And then, oh, I see. So all of this shade is so that when this gigantic line of walk-in vax volunteers shows up, they can have shade standing out here, which is pretty necessary. So there's where we've actually got some people. So there's like a little group, or I think it's a line. I'm not sure. It does look like there's just a few. Now, they didn't even, I don't know, look like they were standing in line waiting for vaccination, but they must be. Ooh, they should do this all year with the tent here. That's nice. Shade and a breeze. What a difference that makes. How about U of A, instead of spending all the money you do on this green lawn, you put some money into shaded walkways. AMR. Oh, that's an ambulance. It just looks so patriotic. I thought it was a freedom force. So we got medical on site, right, in case. So it looks like people are waiting quite a while to get out. I guess that's just, no, they're doing another check thing on the way out. Here's the Fixit Station, which I'm assuming is sort of a catch-all, like, something's not working. Who do we contact? Not like my car broke down or my arm is bleeding. And then there's parking here. good solid bit of it, killing that grass that we spent so much on. Have another UAPD vehicle. And I'm going to pass this sculpture here. I'm going to keep focused on that because that's the beauty of that thing. As you move by it, yeah. Pretty cool. Though I remember thinking how the sculpture changes, but how all the individual pieces are identical. Oh, here's another one of these. Wow. And this is not something they just rolled out. You know, and it's not like a light duty, quick pop-up thing. It's some kind of resin or plastic. But yeah, some resources went into that. Plus somebody had to think it up. Somebody designed this bear down vax up. Oh, chills. It's like when you hear a reading poem. Watch for bicyclists. There's one. What do I get? Okay, and there's more over here. And there's still ground underneath the monopod. Just check it. Do that every now and then, make sure the ground's still there. Observation medical. So I'm guessing that is if you have a reaction to, well, I'm guessing it's an injection, right? So maybe some people might get queasy after having gotten the shot, or they might have an immediate, I don't imagine that people would have an immediate reaction to the vaccine, or they would need to get observed. Oh, there's pink vests. Oh, they do. They're washing the windows too. This is great. Might as well. So, why do people need to check out? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello, volunteer. Can you tell me why people are waiting to get out? What's the process?
What do you mean waiting to get? Oh, right here. So this is the observation tent. So, well, not tent. I guess for like the field, right? So what we do is after they get their vaccine, they wait for 15 minutes, and that's just to make sure they're feeling good.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I thought when I saw the tent, and I thought it's very small and there's no one there, but it's just happening right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of like our little shady spot in case we need to get like IT up here to get our iPads. So.
Okay. Thank you. Right. So it's the 15-minute waiting line so that you're safe to go back out into the world. And it's a catered event. La 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 is my song that is not copyrighted. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la, uncopyrighted song. La 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 la. No rights reserved.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you for getting vaccinated.
Like, just hand over your heart, you know? Thank you for getting vaccinated. It means so much. So, I'm about to do a full circle of the state POD, piece of dirt, whatever that is, point of departure from reality.
Can I? Because you would have what?
Without contact from anyone else. And that was the point, to see if after yesterday the word filtered down, or if we would have new people here who were still trained to tell people with cameras that they were violating HIPAA from the public sidewalk. Because, and they have this excellent argument that would throw anybody for a loop, because the appointment happens in their car. Now it's all private. I said excellent facetiously, for those of you who don't have that detection ability. So I didn't really confirm this for sure, but I would guess that I was observed by 2 or 3 at least UAPD officers, and I don't know who all else in the pod people might have seen me. Wow. That's great. That makes me happy. Pod people. So, just as a sort of put some weight on it gesture, I will stand here for a few minutes, where it's clear that I can be seen from their little office, where somebody might be noticing and like calling somebody or something like that. I don't know who that would be. Who would be like calling somebody to find out whether they should do anything, or whether somebody else was going to do anything. I don't know. I mean, why? Okay, there's a little shade spot. That little person in that cart there, they just stopped in the shade. Wonder what they're doing. I stop in the shade a lot, and I bet people wonder what I'm doing. Notice how I'm not calling the police. I am curious what that person is doing. Their behavior seems not to fit with the pattern that I expect, which is that they would go like that other person and park the wagon, the cart, right there where the carts go, and go about their business. But they're just sitting in the cart, facing this way, observing, I can assume, or they're asleep and they have their earbuds in and they don't know anything that's going on. Yeah, and I'm actually not getting that vibe. Like, people are talking about me and making plans. I feel like I pick up on that sometimes. Like, oh, my ears are burning. But everybody seems kind of relaxed, which is just mystical, you know? One day to the next. I mean, I didn't get a big uproar yesterday, just a few people coming out to tell me I needed to talk to the vice president in order to do media stuff, because I'm not really media. That was fun. So you're not really media. So you're here doing something that has nothing to do with any law, so you're not really law enforcement? But actually, I mean, Sgt Ramirez did just find out what was going on. He also, just asked me the question of what my name is. And pseudo detained. He didn't do too much or say too much that smelled like detainment. In fact, he didn't say anything when I walked away while he was checking. So, how boring is this? Oh, the Pride group does fences too, so it's just their whole event package, I guess. I didn't see any skateboarder. Pretty steady in here.
If I talk really slowly, it might sound normal when the video is sped up. I'll try that for a short while, although I really have nothing much to say. Waving people in. This is not very exciting. The person is still there in the little cart. I wonder what their job is and who is paying them to do that. Perhaps I shall walk by and see if I can glean any tidbits of information from the observable details that are immediately accessible to my eyes and my camera. State of Arizona for official use only. So we can infer that whatever they are doing on their phone, it is official. That's the main library where they have integrity, aka integridad. And you are not it.
Quacka.